Well, hello again, everybody. It is Thursday, September the 1st, 2022. Just about 8 o'clock. Making my way out to Glen Morgan Raceway with the Snake River Karters organization. Going to do a little bit of work out there, updating the sound system and hopefully taking care of some of the feedback in the speaker system. We tried it out at Skyline last weekend, and we're going to put it in place permanently out at the facility out in Star. So we'll have ourselves a little beer lap out there, and we'll tag in Mr. Edwards when we meet him out there. Oh, growth in southern Idaho. This used to be a 2-lane rural thoroughfare from one end of the state, or at least the valley, to the other. And now we're into 4 lanes with a median. Minor comment would be, with the billions in surplus the state has, maybe we should focus on some infrastructure, but I digress. Coming up to Highway 16 turnoff, this is where folks would make the turnoff of State Street, or Highway 44 here, to head north to the town of Emmett and Black Canyon Raceway. Along the way up there, you pass what folks saw on the Street Outlaws No Prep Kings at Firebird Raceway along the way. As you can see their sign right there. The state actually is working on turning Highway 16 and connecting it with Highway or Interstate 84. Gotta love Idaho. The rest of the country has evens and odds, 0s and 5s, and we get 84 and 16 here. So anyway, rolling through the town of Star right now, and see if we can beat that sun out to Glen Morgan Raceway. Well, we're losing the big old sun back there. Even the sunsets are starting to look like something from out of state over here. Right here on Canada Road, right at the border of Canyon and Ada County. All the constructions. So now we're headed up to Glen Morgan Raceway at Foster Field. Of course, Foster Field was deeded to the club as part of the Foster family, being Tom Foster's final will. Rest him. All of y'all, well, most of you know the history behind the Fosters. He's the main man behind what used to make a bunch of noise up at Thunder Ridge. Used to be one of the hot drag strips just right over the hill again from Firebird. So we had 2 big drag strips not too far from each other as the crow flies. Kind of funny, we've got 2 pavement kart tracks in a similar situation now. Getting along pretty well, actually, I might add. So yeah, we'll head up the hill here in a second. And here we are at the corner of New Hope, Foothill, and Canada, just getting ready to make the climb up the hill. Used to be you'd rarely ever see traffic up and down this hill. I know growing up as a kid, I was always worried if our truck was going to make it to the top of the hill, or a van, or a trailer, or motorhome, whatever it was. A little bit of a climb up on the ridge here. Crest the hill here and look at what potentially is going to be the new Thunder Ridge subdivision. There were so many belly graders out here last summer, I lost count after 16 or 18 of them. Looks like we got a little bit more work done. It's all kind of grown back over. A little bit of sun out there in the distance still. So get it in while we can, folks. This will be housing soon enough. few folks pitted here already in preparation for the big weekend's events out here. So right at the base of the hill, you're looking for the cool yellow and white "Welcome to Glen Morgan Raceway" sign right next to Drop Zone Skydivers. Make your way down the ramp here. Hang left. Spectator and free spectated parking is available along that fence. Some of you sharp folks might recognize that trailer out from Black Canyon. This is its more regular home out here, with the shed and the scale pad and the rest of the pit parking out here. Hey, look who we found. Another day, another kart track. It's dark out here. Maybe we should do something about that, Cameron.
I think it needs light towers for sure.
Looking at pit lane at Glen Morgan Raceway at Foster Field. Well, you can see the moon out there in the distance. Scoring trailers lit up. Already starting to get the pits filling in for this weekend's events out here. I don't remember the specific details. This is just a Sunday race, isn't it? Or is this a doubleheader?
Doubleheader, and then it's carryover from the Gem State Classic for the World Formulas.
That's
so I
right.
think it's 300 to win, like $100 for second, and 50 for third, or something like that.
So we got some cash on the line for the World Formula fellas and ladies and gentlemen out there on the grid. You can hear the auto in the background. It's a little scratchy. We've got to update the FM receiver for this deal. But we're going to take a walk over to the other side of the property and see how the speakers are doing over there.
That one's pretty cool.
There we go. We're right side up now. So we're over at the tough shed. Scales are down here. Seems to be common things we're all concerned about: scales and lights at racetracks, eh? Scales, lights, and audio.
Priority.
Never mind the actual racetrack, huh? We got ourselves sound over here. A little scratchy, but that's the FM receiver. One of our board members, Dave Schmitzker, camped out already. He's already got the big screen set up. Football's over, so we're watching Blue Bloods. Attaboy. He's got the smoker rolling. So here we are under the bright lights this is the impound area in the tough shed over here at Snake River. So you roll through the scales, and if you make the top three, you roll into impound. We do the tech director's choice generally on a few different classes. Well, pretty much everybody rolls off the track here goes through tech. It's not one class or the other. At the minimum, you're scaling and you're checking tires. We'll check any little bit of that Briggs 206 rule package or the World Formulas.
Fuel.
We go through some detail on the shifters, and then the two-stroke, the air-cooled KA 100s and whatever else is still running, the KAs, the X, whatever the IAME, and whatever the Ital card system is, the X something.
Oh yeah.
And the XL or X, jeez.
VLR.
VLR, yeah. I've been out of it a minute, sorry. So yeah, you're going to be practicing out here Friday, right? Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
So you got practice out here, and that's included with your race entry. Oh, by the way, they are offering member pricing, I believe, for everybody. Is that right?
Everybody. Yeah.
Everybody races at member rates out here this weekend. So it's your best chance, especially World Formula guys, come out and actually race for some cash. Hopefully don't experience the Schmitzker shortcut. I think that's gone away a little bit. I think we'll have the Schmitzker extension here shortly.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
It's going to be an official track soon.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's what we got going out here at Glen Morgan Raceway at Foster Field.
Doubleheader weekend. Finish it on.
So that's it out here, huh?
Yeah, last
so that's the last points races out here till we slide into the end of September for the fun day, and then the race 1 of the Fart Kart Nationals.
Yeah.
So maybe you guys can come out and try the oval track. Actually, you know what? In here, I'm going to show you something. Back in the corner back here, past a few of this.
Oh,
You guys really want to get crazy? We got drift rings. We may have to do a little something with those. That's a good time. We put those right over top of these 5-inch slicks. Actually, it works pretty well. So it's definitely fun to watch.
It's
Yeah,
fun to watch.
we may have to do a potato toss again, little ring toss. We might do a little pit stop challenge too. Get folks to hop up on the grid, change a wheel and tire or two, and
Absolutely.
pretend to be Hendricks or Gibbs or whoever at their 3.2 second pit stops.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's all I got for out here tonight. I was going to do a little more filming, but we lost some sunshine. It's getting dark quick out here, so that'll be pretty good, at least for the dirt season. And hopefully, at some point, we'll be done with our 190-degree days where everything's melting.
Maybe later in September.
Yeah, maybe we'll actually get to fall and winter this year. Everything's been pushed back a month or two.
Right.
So, well, I'm gonna go turn these speakers off, keep the neighbors happy. Let Dave get back to watching his evening shows.
You paused it. We interrupted.
Oh man, he had to get up and check the meat on the smoker. They know how to do it out here. Park early, smoke the meat, get ready for the weekend.
It'll be a party Saturday night.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
Saturday night. Yeah, that is Saturday night. So it is a no host barbecue.
Yeah,
It's
no
kind of
host barbecue.
everybody gathers around. Usually they circle up the wagons, or we'll have a few different fire pits going out here probably.
A few barbecues, a few coolers open.
Yeah, just a few. But yeah, it's always a good time out here. A lot of times you get to watch the skydivers come down too if you haven't seen that before. I know the kids always like that. So, anywho, well, hopefully we'll see you out here this weekend out in Star.
Absolutely.